My name is Mighty Beard, and we are back here once again on the Alphacraft server, emanating from the village. And we're actually going to be heading to spawn to start off with. That is because we put out the request for some resources, and we have been hooked up. Slime for Beard. Yeah, we needed slime. We needed slime like crazy for our upcoming projects. Today. And we definitely have to thank Stina for hooking us up with the slime. We will repay. We will repay that in some way once we get these projects wrapped up. And we've got a few. We've got a few that we need to wrap up today. So the projects for today, we had talked about it last time. We're going to be building a moss farm that is going to be creating bone meal for us. And we're going to put it in this block right behind us. So that means we'll have 2 new residences to create, but add to that a 3rd, because off camera, I did a little bit of work. That's right. We now have ourselves an automatic, well, semi-automatic lava farm, which has been working pretty well. We did a little bit of AFK just to get some buckets going, but yeah, overall, it's been working pretty swell. So we'll have another building to build right here. And I really like this idea of having a side entrance for our storage area. But yeah, as far as collecting this stuff, we just go along the lines like this and collect our lava buckets, and so far doing pretty well. So it's pretty passive, you know, something that we're gonna have to go to anytime that we need lava. But now we don't have to go to the nether, which means if we get an elytra again, we won't die in the nether, hopefully. I mean, we probably still will, but not for lava. But 1, 2, 3, that'll be that'll basically wrap up the development of this part of our hill, which I think is going to look rather nice. But to be able to do that, we're going to need more nether warped wart tree things, you know, whatever that's called. We're gonna need more of that, which means we need bone meal. So I think right now we go ahead and get started on building the moss farm. Now, as far as footprint, this is gonna be larger. This is gonna be larger than we've got room for right now. So we might have to shift some things around, but we're using light matica, and we're gonna use the same design that we used for an Orthoblock Season 1. With some modifications. So the main modification is going to be how this piece of it is handled. Everything was like super tight, and I think we're gonna want to go a little bit taller for this. But also we want a We also want a separated storage. So we're going to include some kind of sorting system that separates the seeds and the moss carpet, and send that into 2 sections. So one is going to feed the machine, so it's always running, but then we'll also have a secondary bone meal area just for us, because that is what we need. And then everything else, and by everything else I mean like the azalea bushes, we're going to store elsewhere. So we're going to sort those out so that we've got azalea bushes that we can plant around. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of work. But the need for sticky pistons is why we needed those slime balls. So I think in total we need about 5 sticky pistons. So we've got way more slime than we need right now, but we can definitely make use of that elsewhere. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get this built. All right, so the system is working pretty well. It's not a difficult build for sure. But yeah, everything seems to be running super nice. It takes about 2 hours of AFK time to get everything situated. But if we take a look here, we can see we've got a full dispenser of bone meal, and we have stored ourselves 2 extra stacks of moss blocks, 2 flowering azalea bushes, and then 1 regular. So I considered going through the process of sorting system, but you know, realistically, we don't need a whole lot of this. And if it only takes 2 hours to get these supplies again, you know, that's no big deal. That's no big deal at all. So yeah, this works incredibly well. And plus, it's got an on-off switch at the bottom, so we can turn it off pretty much at any time. But yeah, just the fact that we've got all this bone meal and some, and again, this is just about 2 hours of you know, putting together. We donated quite a bit of crops to get started, but overall, it was well worth it. But now that we've got all the bone meal, it is time to get our wood situation together, which means we need, first of all, we need a lot of mushrooms. We have used all of our mushrooms from before. So let's get that situated and get a bunch of wood, and then we'll get back into build mode to build 3 new buildings. And besides getting the trees for all the wood we need, we have also been smelting up some raw copper, which this is a full stack of copper ore, so not bad. Which pretty much means we've got everything we need to start building, except maybe one thing. Yep, we need to get ourselves some andesite, and hopefully it's in stock. It is. Let's go ahead and get 6 stacks, which yeah, 3 stacks for a diamond, very good. Anything else in your gravel? Gravel would be pretty nice. 3 stacks. Let's get 6 of those as well. Anything else? I don't think we need ore. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good otherwise. But we're gonna need some help carrying this stuff. You know, it's just way too heavy. Let's go ahead and get some shulkers. Yeah, there we go. Much better. All right, let's head home. All right, and after all that build time, we have plenty of lava buckets filled up. But let's do the reveal here. We've got a pretty area now. We did a little bit of decoration, a lot of overgrowth, which I think adds a nice touch. We also have a bit of a side entrance here to the moss farm, which is pretty cool. We've also got a second entrance, which is a bit hidden by the grass, but this allows us to go right down to the bottom to turn it on. But yeah, things are looking pretty nice. We have the azalea trees up. I can't jump there anymore. But yeah, oh man, this whole place, like with the addition of the trees, and the buildings, of course, has added a nice touch. Now, this roof, we're doing something different, right? It was almost a little bit too blue. I wanted to try a different roof style, or not style, but just a different color scheme. And I think the red adds a nice variation. It's a bit patchwork. And I also have the copper here, but I think I'm going to want to wax this so it stays that orange color, because the orange definitely blends in a bit better. Back here again, a slightly modified roof style. I wanted it to build it into the hill. And this is what ended up. I don't know if I love it, but we'll leave it for now. But inside, I left it kind of open, almost like a little kind of like a shrine type setup. I feel where you've got like a lot of like overgrowth on it, but no doors. Added some decoration there. We've got open windows to look outside, and we've got some space back here. Mostly because now that we've got all these lava. Like lava sources, we could definitely set up some kind of like smelting system back there, which I think would be rather nice. So I left a little bit of space just so maybe, if we've got rail systems running through, we could still see it, and that would attach to what is downstairs. How we get downstairs, there's only the one way, which is this door here. And with shaders on, yeah, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful place. I love all the little like minor details, the flowers. We've got all the hanging lanterns, the azalea trees, and yeah, like, oh man, like this is starting to really feel like a cool village. So I think our next big project here is probably going to be the honey farm. We need to get honey together so we can start waxing that copper. Amongst other reasons, we're gonna need honey for a few upcoming projects. But I think next time we actually get together, we're going to be heading back to spawn because we need to enter into the build competition and put something pretty cool on that road for Spectrum. So I can't wait. But that's where we'll leave it. My name's the Mighty Beard. It's been a pleasure, and we will play Minecraft together again very soon. Later.